Hello, everybody, and welcome to beautiful, scenic Watkins Glen, New York. This is NASCAR Sprint Cup Series GarageCam live from Watkins Glen International. I'm your host, Matthew Dillner, along with Matthew Strickard, Rashawn Brown, my buddy CJ on audio, giving you this tour inside the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series garage. And let's go inside the garage first. Here is the number 15 Bass Pro Shops car, and there is Mobil 1, our presenting sponsor. Good to see Mobil 1 on the side of this 14 every single week. And there is Tony Stewart right there. Give you a look at the Mobil 1 driver messing with his crew. As always, Tony not usually early to the garage, so this is a big surprise. Going to take a seat next to his guys and get a little relaxation in. Tony Stewart in this number 14 Mobil 1 car. And here is the Big Mac machine. The number 1, Jamie Mack. "50 years ago today," a little statistic here by the Fueled by Bacon car. The number 43, 50 years ago today, a 42. A 42 got his first win in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. Actually, it would be Grand National back then, of course. Excuse me, final start. The number 42, 50 years ago, Lee Petty. Final start. Little statistic to throw out there for you. Matt Strickert is my good friend and producer here. And he's the man as far as statistics are concerned. So giving us that nice little fun factoid here on NASCAR GarageCam. If you're new to the show, hop in the chat. Tell us who you are, what you want to see here on a fueled up edition of NASCAR.com GarageCam. Let's stroll through these pits because we got a lot of ground to cover today as we pass by the Casey Mears machine. And A.J. Allmendinger, expect the number 47 car. All you A.J. Allmendinger fans, expect this 47 car to be fast this weekend. Showed his stuff on the road courses last time we were here. They tested here at Watkins Glen, this JTG racing team. And big news, they signed on Scott Products for an extension. So good news for this number 47 JTG racing operation. A car that needs a win. Needs a win to get into this chase. Martin Truex Jr. Been off the radar kind of this team this year, but hey, remember Martin Truex Jr. last year with the big win at Sonoma. We're at a road course. It could happen. A lot of teams that are looking to try to get into this chase. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. EcoBoost colors right next to his girlfriend. Danica Patrick, the number 10. I'm going to come out and say this right now, okay? The number 51 car, Justin Allgaier, will get his best finish of the season. Look for the number 51 to be strong. Not on a lot of people's radar, but if you play NASCAR Fantasy Live on NASCAR.com, the bright colors here on GarageCam between these two cars, Danica will have a good run, yes. But Justin Allgaier, nobody really looking at him to be a strong performer this week. Remember, he has won in the NASCAR Nationwide Series in Montreal on a road course. So look for him to be an underdog candidate for a good performance this weekend. Michael Lynette, the number 7. Rolling by D. Gillies' car. David Gilliland, who if you watch NASCAR.com GarageCam this week, you might have seen our hashtag feature. The F-Post, David Gilliland responding to the superlatives of Jimmy Fallon, and we challenged Jimmy Fallon to come back as a Grand Marshal because he #failed. The number 26 car, bright colors, the Bully Hill Vineyards machine, the number 26 here. Bully Hill Vineyards have been a part of Watkins Glen Racing for a long time. Here's the crew of Cole Witt and the gang standing back by the back of the number 26. The crew busting our chops because their piece in the hashtag video got cut. The crew was eating ice cream. They're a little upset, but you know what? They're still having fun, giving us a hard time about it. Number 26, though, beautiful colors for Cole Witt, this BK Racing machine. David Reagan, the number 34 Dockside Logistics car. Reed Sorensen climbing into the number 36 Tommy Baldwin Racing entry, Josh Wise. Oh, and you hear those engines. Turn up your speakers on your computers, your tablets, whatever you're watching on the TV. If you have your computer plugged in, go for it. Alex Bowman, the future surface preparation, dustless blasting, number 23, new colors, new sponsor on board this BK Racing Dr. Pepper entry. White and green this weekend. Welcome a new sponsor on board to the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series and this team with this young, entertaining driver. Always love to see it. And hey, Boris said, who said? The Jenny Light car. And here is Boris said, live here on NASCAR.com GarageCam. Hey, we got to ask you the question. Who said?
I guess I said.
You said?
Right.
So before you go to the Seneca Lodge tonight, how's this Jenny Light car going to be today?
Well, I don't know. I haven't driven it yet, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed it's going to be fast. And tonight they have me going to 2 appearances, so I don't know if I'll make the Seneca Lodge till tomorrow night, but for sure I'll be there Sunday night.
And maybe there with a victory. This place has meant so much for you over the years. How sweet would it be to get that Cup victory here at Watkins Glen?
Well, I mean, it'd be amazing to get one anywhere. I mean, here, I told people if I ever won a Cup race, I'd shave my head. I mean, the chances are, we're a smaller team. For us, a victory would be the top 15. I'd be really happy if we can run up there. So we're just going to do the best we can and drive as hard as I can.
Let's get it on the record. Will you shave your head on NASCAR.com if you win?
Absolutely.
Done deal. Boris said going to be driving this number 32 Frankie Stoddard Jenny Light machine. Beautiful, beautiful car right here, the Ford. You heard it first here. He will shave his head on NASCAR.com if he wins here at Watkins Glen, and that's a guy that can do it. Talk about road racing veteran, guy that's got a lot of laps around here is Boris said. Joe Nemechek, the number 66. I think I see Alan Cavana. I love when Alan Cavana stalks us. What are you doing? What?
I'm tweeting a picture of you just talking to Boris said.
Oh, who said?
GarageCam.
Who said?
You said it.
No, you said.
No, I said it.
What?
Let's get to the point.
Okay, real quick. Give us a news item here that we should be looking for, because I know later on you're going to give a up to speed on NASCAR.com with some news.
Yeah, good report coming, because this is really one of the last chances for guys like Marcus Ambrose and AJ Allmendinger to get that win that they need. And there's some surprising mindsets going into this weekend from those 2 drivers. Also, you'll see an article very soon about Dale Earnhardt Jr. about maybe losing his sponsor next week. He just talked to the media. We'll have that up on NASCAR.com too. And there's a great video, hashtag video, on NASCAR.com right now from our boys at the F-Post. You should check that out too.
Hashtag thank you, Alan Cavana.
NASCAR.com right now.
Boom. Hashtag boom.
Hashtag GarageCam. Hashtag thanks for having me.
Hashtag give me the mic back. Alan Cavana, our lead reporter here at NASCAR.com. We got to love it. Alan Cavana having fun with us. Thank you, Alan. I appreciate it always. Always taking pictures of us and behind the scenes. It's really nice to have a good group here at NASCAR.com. We have a lot of hard workers. Rashawn Brown manning the chat room right now. Row, as we like to call him. There's Landon Castle's number 40 car. Hey, let's give you a look at Alex Kennedy's beautiful paint scheme this weekend in the number 33 machine, the Chevrolet SS. And here's a car that could be another dark horse this weekend. We've said it before when we got to places like Sonoma where he's really performed well. But Michael McDowell, hey, he could get the job done at a road course. And I have to give a shameless plug. He's a 2-time winner of MRO Night, which is a local dirt track around here. Yates County Speedway used to be Black Rock Speedway. He's going for the hat trick tonight to win over there. So if you're in town after the E-Series race today at Watkins Glen, head on over to Yates County Speedway and watch McDizzle and some of the boys wheel some dirt cars. And I'll tell you what, Michael McDowell can get it done on dirt and in the road courses. So, hey, a big dark horse pick. Hey, making his first career Cup Series start in the number 77. We're talking about Nelson Piquet Jr. sitting here. Let's see if we get Nelson Piquet Jr. here live on NASCAR.com GarageCam. Nelson here live on GarageCam. First Cup start. How excited are you, buddy?
Yeah, pretty excited. I don't know what to expect. It's a road course, which obviously I'm a bit more familiar, but good to be back with Yard Tools supporting me again here in the Cup Series. yeah, hopefully have a good weekend. You know, planning on obviously trying to do as many laps as I can. Just try to get used to the car. Obviously, it's a small team, so you know, we're going to try our best to get as many points as we can. Well, get the best position we can. So we'll see what happens.
All right, Nelson Piquet Jr., a hard charger. Don't be fooled by saying points, because if they get that number 77 going good, that's a hard charger right there and a guy with a lot of road course experience. Halfway, says our flag man today, Matt Strickert. Halfway in GarageCam. And I know we're going to be getting to our Mobile One Auto Tech question pretty soon. That's one of my favorite parts of the show. We love Mobile One being on board with us. Brian Vickers, the number 55. All right, here's a car that obviously everybody is talking about. You see Caitlin Vinci getting ready to do a report. Well, there's a reason, because the number 9 car, Marcus Ambrose, 3 nationwide wins here. And wow, he wants to get that cup win here. They've been really, really strong every time at the road course. Marcus Ambrose just at a press conference fielding a lot of questions in that media center, but obviously a favorite this weekend. The number 11, Denny Hamlin, Mike Wheeler, the man on top of the box again this weekend for another 5 weeks. Paul Menard, the man with the boot, Mason Jennings, and the awesome beard, may I say. Austin Dillon, number 3, first start here in the Cup Series. Has nationwide experience, of course, at this track. We got some Chase bubble guys. This is one of them. These are some of the guys that are on the bubble for the chase. A lot of pressure. Need a win. Need some points help. Whatever it is, these guys want to make it in the chase. The number 16, Greg Biffle. Hey, and we have our Mobile One Auto Tech question. Guess what? Rich Latender has just arrived here with the number 16 team, and there is Rich Latender. We're going to put him on the spot here real quick and ask him. We go to 2 road courses every year. We go to Sonoma, much more technical. You go to this place, Watkins Glen. What are some of the little differences, nuances, setup-wise, between these 2 road courses?
Setup is pretty close. The front-end geometry on this is a little bit more aggressive for the turns and faster speeds up here, but other than that, pretty much the same. Same springs, same bump, same toe, stuff like that.
All right, Rich Latender, that's our Mobile One Auto Tech question of the weekend. There's so much that is different with some of these cars, including the tires we talk about in the oval. They run stagger, which means the little tires on the left, the big tires on the right. These Goodyear tires also are running very equal. A tire guy just telling me that there's millimeters of a difference. That's about it. So equal rubber, and pretty much not too far off as far as setups are concerned between Watkins Glen and Sonoma. Leah Bartlett, can I please see Mr. Blue Eyes? That would be Casey Kane. Oh, the ladies love the blue eyes of Casey Kane, and there is the blue Farmers Insurance car. Krista, you would like to see Casey Kane and Carl Edwards. Well, there you go. Here is the number 42 of Kyle Larson and Bob Dillner here. What's up, Bob? How you doing? Going through some notes?
I'm going through notes, and believe it or not, I actually looked up Marcus Ambrose's stats here. I don't know why, because we could just say he kicks butt at Watkins
pretty
Glen.
much.
So just getting ready for a little practice on Fox Sports 1, and looking forward to Yates County Speedway. Hard to say that, actually, because I still consider it Black Rock to benefit MRO tonight. So if you guys are in the area and just not here today, get over to Yates County Speedway in Dundee, New York, and help us put on a great show there tonight, raise some money for a good cause, and see a bunch of Cup guys duking it out in dirt modifieds.
And Bob Dillner right here. He'll be wheeling a dirt modified, too, in that race. He's been doing it for years. Kevin Harvick right here, the 18 KB show. I'd love to see the 18, of course, but you'd love to see the 42 right here of Kyle Larson, the rookie with a strong, impressive weekend last weekend in Pocono, qualifying on the pole. And there is Kevin Harvick in the Bud Ride, strapping into his number 4 machine. Kyle Busch strapping into the M&M's ride right now. The winner last time we were here, Kyle Busch, looking to make it 2 in a row. And there is the always entertaining Clint Boyer, BSing with his crew, having a good time here, sitting on the left side of this RK Motors Charlotte team. Carl Edwards, Joey Logano, in the number 22. Logano strapping into that number 22 Penske automobile. Backing up here, tight garage stall here. Matthew Jackson, can I please see Carl Edwards since it's my 99 days till my birthday? And you can tell him good luck this weekend. 99 days to your birthday. Well, for any Carl Edwards fan, 99 days till your birthday is a holiday in itself. Gotta love it. When you're that big of a fan of Carl Edwards that you know the date to when it's 99 days to your birthday, that's pretty impressive. Jimmy Johnson, the Lowe's ride, the number 48. And here is Carl Edwards signing some autographs with the race fans here at Watkins Glen. Always such good race fans when we come up here to upstate New York. And there is Carl Edwards. Always take a time to sign for people is Carl Edwards. We're going to come with you. Carl's about to...
I went through the whoops last week. Clint's old motocross racer. I hit the drain, and it drug the bottom of the car so hard.
You were just practicing for the inner loop here?
Well, it's funny is the car's got a lot of downforce, so it hit, and it didn't really jump. Just cramped.
What'd you say?
Sparks flying, skimming the whoops. That's motocross talk. You don't know.
Yeah, no, not really. That's okay. Oh, Carl Edwards climbing in here to the Cheez-It car.
You need any Cheez-It crackers or anything?
Yeah, we'll stop by the
good,
trailer.
Clint? You need
He doesn't need any.
Oh, is that a fat joke? Because I love it.
That was behind the camera guy.
That's Carl Edwards in my stomach right there. No more Cheez-Its for me. Well, Carl's strapping into his car here.
Subway sandwich.
If you're taking health advice from Clint Boyer, you got problems.
If I'm
So
taking
let me
health
just-
advice, but he did say to get a Subway, and I could lose weight doing that. Jared proved it.
Yeah,
So
Subway's good. Cheez-Its are good. Hey, Clint's I've seen you running. You've
you
been
need
doing
to
a good
have
job.
some snacks.
He's been running.
There's nothing wrong with snacks.
Snack every once in a while is very good for you.
All right, we'll let Carl Edwards strap in. Enough snack talk here. Not smack talk, snack talk.
Snack talk.
Snack talk.
What a weenie. Matt's getting hungry.
Oh, Carl Edwards always talks to us, and I don't think Clint Boyer's ever been on the show and been serious. But that's what we love about Clint Boyer. Signing autographs, walking through here, Austin Dillon with Max Pappas alongside road course racing veteran. Here's a crew chief and driver combo that we love showing on NASCAR.com GarageCam, Luke Lambert. And his driver, Ryan Newman, about to strap in. Cassie LeBerry, hashtag Team 20, Matt, please. Send them some good vibes. Here we go. Well, we'll go into the garage and we'll send them some good vibes from you. That was terrible. But that is the number 20 and its driver, Matt Kenseth, strapping into the number 20 Dollar General Toyota, Joe Gibbs Racing. Looking for a championship run this year. We were looking at the Chevy hauler before and Chevy's dominance here in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. You know, with championships. Well, Toyota wants to get on board on that. So does Ford. A lot of people trying to knock Chevy off the podium as championship at the end of the year. There's Bad Brad Keselowski hanging out at the back of the Miller, well, the white Blue Deuce, I guess we could call it here, in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series garage. Talking about some Midwest short track racing right here is Brad Keselowski. Jacking up the Blue Deuce right here. Give you a look at the number 2 of Brad Keselowski. Brad K hanging with the crew, and I heard Midwest short track racing. What you talking about, brother?
We're using a lot of obscenities, so.
So we get the beep out?
Yeah.
We don't have a beeper, though.
I can't tell you too much. Just saying how much we missed Midwest short track racing.
Well, it's kind of not a short track here. It's not like Sonoma. You got long straightaways here, but this place is so much fun to get around. And quite frankly, you had one of the most memorable laps in the history of Sprint Cup Series racing here. You look back at that with an awesome smile.
If I'd have won,
Yeah.
finished second. But we got 3 seconds in a row. That was one of them, and I think our main focus here today is try to work to get the Miller Lite Ford Fusion fast enough to put up a 1 instead of a 2 for a finish.
Hey, the number 2 going for number 1 right here at Watkins Glen. Thanks for joining us, Brad Keselowski. We appreciate it here on NASCAR.com GarageCam. And, yeah, Marcos Ambrose beat him in that last lap. But I'll tell you what, one of those finishes that even finishing second, although it hurts, you're part of awesome history here at Watkins Glen and NASCAR. One of the most entertaining laps we've ever seen in the history of this sport, in my opinion. Dale Earnhardt Jr. climbing into his number 88 National Guard Chevrolet here on NASCAR.com GarageCam. Throngs of fans, of course, because he was the big winner last week at Poco. No? Poco, yes, said Dale Earnhardt Jr. Strapping into the number 88 ride. Hey, there's Caitlin Vincey. Live on NASCAR.com GarageCam. I'll tell you what, this number 88 ride, look for them to be strong, okay? Everybody looks at Dale Earnhardt Jr. and says, well, they're not that strong at the road courses. But remember, he finished a career best third at Sonoma. They brought home that chassis. Oh, the 24 vacated the premises. We're going to talk about Jeff Gordon. But, hey, getting back to this, Dale Earnhardt Jr. at Sonoma finishing third, career best finish. This is the car that they brought this weekend, was the car they finished third at Sonoma. So expect a good run for Dale Earnhardt Jr. here at Watkins Glen. Jeff Gordon, on the other hand, 4 wins here at Watkins Glen. But I tell you what, statistically, you look at that and say, wow, he's the guy to beat here. Inconsistent besides those wins. So Jeff Gordon, not exactly the strongest fantasy pick, but Gordon, that team has really been running well. Joey Logano rolling by. Tony Stewart, of course, with the most wins here. 5 wins here at Watkins Glen in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. Here comes the Cheez-Its ride coming to straight for us. Carl Edwards and Clint Boyer. Hey, guys, make sure this isn't it for NASCAR.com GarageCam today. Remember, we have a GarageCam coming up from the Nationwide Series Garage at 1:40 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And remember, up to speed later today with Alan Cavana. Tune into NASCAR.com all day long for all your news, your leaderboard for your practice. It's all here. Watch TV and have your computer open at NASCAR.com. Remember, the Sprint Cup Series cars here, including Marcos Ambrose, going for win number 2 in the Sprint Cup Series, and he's doing double duty. He'll be in that Nationwide Garage going for win number 4 in the Nationwide Series. Remember to tune in, though, to see these these Sprint Cup Series cars at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on ESPN. Oh, some great coverage. You can learn a lot from it. This is GarageCam. I'm Matthew Dillner. Oh, love Watkins Glen as we show you the Blue Deuce. Till next time, we'll see you at the races.